Looking in the crowd, wanting more. I'm about to take you to the floor. Make them understand I want it pure. I want war.
Well, this young man is a really accomplished submission specialist, and sometimes fighters get offended when you call them a specialist, but most people know what he's trying to do in there, and to this point, no one's really been able to stop him.
John, he will try to pull guard. He
Yeah.
pulls guard anymore in the UFC at this point, but he understands that for him to be successful, the fight has to be in the grappling, in the jiu-jitsu. If he's able to extend these jiu-jitsu exchanges, he is the guy that is generally going to win. He understands position. He understands going from point A to point B. He always is the one controlling the underhook. Always has the frame. Just a knowledge of jiu-jitsu that not many people can match.
And you can be sure as he makes this walk tonight, he's thinking about just how quickly he can get this fight to the ground and utilize those aforementioned high-level submission skills. All right, so here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, fighting out of Spain, Topuria. It's amazing to have this type of wisdom and maturity and sophistication at 26 years of age. And that sophistication really bleeds into his fighting style. If you reference the Ryan Hall fight, that is as tricky a stylistic challenge as there is in the featherweight division. And he stayed measured the entire time before getting that knockout in round one. He has taken his game to that requisite next level ever since, making himself impossible to deny a world title fight. All right, ready to go here at the Big A, the Honda Center in Anaheim. The dunk pond, both fighters have entered the octagon. Could be one of the more important fights of this or any calendar year. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Bryce the Master Mitchell. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Topuria.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, Topuria, ready to go for round one. He has been a methodical fighter every step of the way in the UFC. He talked to us about establishing his jab early, be opportunistic with my takedown attempts. He's going to have the upper hand in most skills against most featherweights in the division. So it's about fighting on instinct, being reactionary, and pursuing a finish to make sure that the promotion feels like he's the next guy in line to fight for the featherweight title. Well, the pleasant way to put it is that the fighters are respecting each other, feeling each other out, and man, guillotine attempt now looks as though he's got the neck.
You better protect your neck when you're fighting this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish, he's got to lock that guard.
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission. What a great job getting that kick to the target.
2 minutes have gone by. Topuria gets lit up by that straight punch.
Another takedown lands. He's back on the guillotine now.
Getting awfully close on the submission now. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. He got out again.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Ilia Topuria.
Hands going from the clinch. He lands a nasty shot from there. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Tries to mix in a takedown here. Nice body kick there. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's
had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Mitchell's really limping now, folks. Looks like the leg. Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool. 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there's...
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. Oh, he's got a guillotine here. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, that guillotine looks painful. He might get the finish here.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Oh, wow. How about the roundhouse kick? Just missed with the straight left hand.
Oh, that he hurt him bad. There you go. There you go.
Oh, really working towards the guillotine choke here. Oh, he got out again. Topuria's looking for a Darce choke here.
That Darce choke is tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll to his back. He's going to choke him. There it is.
Work. Come on, I'll stand you up. Let's work.
Oh, he got out.
He did a great job of getting his hips away, getting back to his back in order to defend that Darce choke.
Looking for a big gun. 2 minutes to go, round two. So much, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. I think he's got it. It's deep.
Oh, that arm is in real trouble.
He's got it isolated. He's looking to finish.
There's the tap.
Goodness.
No judges needed this time around.
Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely Something remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Ilya Topuria!
All right, so there he is, all smiles and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight, got